Welcome to Native Camp. This is a tutorial video which will show you how to teach the daily news textbooks. You are now in the Answer the Questions section, the fourth step in handling the daily news textbook. There are 2 points that you should remember for this section. The first is checking the purpose of this section, and the second is knowing how to proceed with this section. Let's begin with the first point. Listening focus highlights questions that are mentioned in the Answer the Questions activity. These are objective type questions to be asked after listening to the audio of the article in order to check the comprehension of the student. After listening to the audio of the article, transition to this section by saying, "Well done." This time, let's proceed to answer the questions. Ask the questions found in the textbook to check the comprehension of the student. Then, read the red-colored instructions, as in, I'll read each question and please say your answers out loud. Let's start with number 1.
All right, now this time let's proceed to answer the questions. I'll read each question and please say your answers out loud. Let's start with number 1. Now, what is the name of the documentary that features Yuichiro Miura's speed writing attempt?
The name of the documentary is The Man Who Skied Down Everest.
All right, correct. The Man Who Skied Down Everest. Let's proceed with number 2. According to the article, why do Japanese elders turn to hobbies?
Japanese elderly people don't want to burden their family and society.
Correct.
So they turn to hobbies to remain independent.
Very good. That's correct. Let's proceed to number 3. But let me type your answer into the chat box so you can review it later. All right. Number 3, according to Yuko Oguma, what could be an important factor in elderly health?
Having peers could be an important factor in elderly health.
That is correct. All right. Well done.
If the students are having a hard time creating sentences to answer the question, help them by giving suggestions, hints, or clues. As long as the idea is similar, the students are free to give any answers which are different from the given sample. Always type their answers in the chat box for them to review after the class. If the student's answer is incorrect, type the correct sentences in the chat box. When all is done, tell the student, "Great! Now, let's move on to the next activity. Read out." Thank you for watching the video. Let's continue to learn about the textbooks and have better lessons.